watching Melody Lane. With me, you're gonna have a great crafting time.
Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Hopefully I'm live. I'm waiting to see if I'm live. We are live. Yay, because it's still not showing me, so I'm glad you said that. YouTube is still acting like it's waiting for me. There we go. Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It does not feel like a Tuesday, I will say that. Because of the holiday yesterday, I'm like, it's a weird Tuesday. I feel like Tuesdays after holidays are always weird Tuesdays. They feel like Mondays. So, hope everybody had a good Memorial Day. All of our U.S. friends, anyway. Hello, hello. Hello, Jamie, Gloria, Deborah, Alex. Hello, guys. Yes, me too, Gloria. I remember going to the skating ring. Alex will remember. Alex, you weren't in here on Saturday when I designed the card. But I did a roller skating card, and you know what I thought of, the place in Bradley, the roller skating ring. Alex was like 10 years younger than me, so he didn't know. But like, when I was a kid, like, you were hanging at the ice skating, or not the ice skating ring, the roller skating ring. It's so funny too, because I mentioned in the video Saturday, like, oh, maybe when we go to Savannah, there's a skating ring. I said that'd be a really bad idea, really. But I said, what if there's a skating ring and we can all go skating? And then Deborah sent me an email that they do have a roller skating ring in Savannah, but there's been divine intervention because it's closing for good at the end of summer. So it will be closed before we go. So definitely not. Oh, that was so funny, though. That's definitely divine intervention. Yeah, it's a church now, right, Alex? Well, it used to be, at least. They turned the skating ring into a church. Oh, yeah, he said that right there. It's a church now. Alex said, no shot. I'm not skating ever again. Yeah, he like you broke your ankle, didn't you, Alex? She said that's probably a good thing. It probably is a really good thing. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, what did I decide on my Jeep? I just have the hibiscuses on the side right now. When I only cut one stripe of the front because that's what fit on my big piece. I was able to cut both side decals and the front stripe. But I keep going back and forth. But it's temporary, so I can put it on there just for summer. But my hubby rides in, so he's not like huge fan of like pink flowers going up my hood. But I'm like, I drive 95% of the time. I'm like, you could put whatever you want on yours. So. Oh no, Sue! What I'm hearing is we need to stay far from roller skating rings. But they're cute. I love the old school. Oh, see, I'm the opposite, Mindy. I mean, not anymore, but I could roller skate. But ice skating was, I mean, I could go around the ring, but I'd like held on to the side and kind of just pulled myself, to be honest. Hi, Mitzi. Hello, Mindy. Hello, Kimberly. Whoa, Mitzi, that sounds what? What kind of Back to the Future stuff did you have? That sounds awesome. She had key skates that turn into a skateboard. Yeah, we have an ice skating ring. It opened in our town, I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. In Bulldog Park, they do it in wintertime. I've never went. My daughter can't ice skate too. She's tried. Like, they give her the little, it's like a walker on the ice, and she just cannot. I don't think she has, I think she's scared to do it. Because I'm like, you can totally do it. You just might be scared. So, but actually I was doing this. I had another idea for this too. I'm like, why did I not, I'm going to put the skate on a wobble, but I thought, why did I not make this a slide? The sliding thing, because you could put the roller skating ring on a track and actually move it. I had just thought of that literally as I was laying my pieces out here, because I had little pieces for the slide thing in my box. So, all right, so we're going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and jump over to our project now. We're probably upside down. We are upside down. Let me turn us right side up. I don't know why it always goes upside down, but there we go. know some places, the skating rinks, I see them like on reels and stuff, and they are alive and thriving and very neat. Okay, so for this card, we're going to be doing the double, it's a double Z fold, which lots of times Z folds open like this or however, but this one is actually going to open like this here. Ooh, that's like extreme close up. My camera fell right before I went live, like 2 minutes before, so I had to readjust, but it's kind of close. But I think we fit everything in it. Okay, so for pieces for this, I nailed them to a 2x4. Did you see my post on Patreon about clearance on the 50-yard ribbon? No, I did not. How much are they, Mindy, at your Sam's Club? Oh, there you go. Alex is taking a poll. He wants to know, what kind of card should he design on Saturday? Okay, so first what I'm going to do is these are the offset pieces for this Z fold here. So when you fold the Z fold, you're going to do a mountain fold and then a valley fold. So you have it like this here. And then we have our like inset matting pieces, I call it. And these are all Cricut value cardstock too. Look at all the pretty colors. But I was able to do this because I have the new packs of the Cricut value cardstock. And yeah, so this is all smooth cardstock. Super pretty. I was trying to do a vintage color, but I just had all these pretty bright colors and did not have exactly vintage. It's just my soul likes these bright colors. And that's what I tend to have, apparently. So we're going to go ahead and glue each of these in place first. Which I'm going to go ahead and use my regular nozzle here. Yes, Father's Day is coming up. Yes, he did do a Father's Day card. I think it was the card before last, wasn't it, Alex, the Father's Day? A motorcycle card. I need one for a 60th birthday. Ooh, that's fun. Ooh, what if you put a motorcycle card on a track, Alex, with the slide unlocks? You could make the motorcycle, like, move down the street. Driving down Route 66 or something? Yeah, your Uncle Vic's got some motorcycles. I know that, Alex. Yeah, the arcade machine. Oh, and you did the, so you did 2 of them recently, because you did the arcade machine and you did the superhero, the dad changing with the city background, and then was like Clark Kent type thing, goes into the thing and comes out a superhero. Yes, very true. Oh, a cake topper, that's fun. We had my mother-in-law's surprise 80th birthday, but we literally planned it literally just days before it all came into, so I did not have much time. But I wanted to make a cake topper, and then I totally was like, oh my gosh, I ran out of time. I want to do a cake topper, and I wanted to put a picture on it too of my mother-in-law with my father-in-law, but I had like 2 days. To plan everything, get it together, do picture boards, all kinds of stuff. I think we decided Wednesday night and the party was Saturday, so. Oh, put some here. Oh, I didn't even realize that, Alex. I totally forgot. Yeah, because you went on the cruise. I forgot all about that. Okay. So we have our matted pieces put on here. Now this whole back side is just going to be nothing, so we don't need to do anything with that because that's not going to be really part of the card there. I don't know if I should glue this on first, then do the pieces. I think I'm going to... This is going to glue on like this. I'm just trying to decide if I should put the pieces on first, then glue it on, which I think I'm going to do. Which when I folded this, I seen my fold is a little crooked. Oh, you're brave. You're brave, Mitzi. I am terrified. Oh, let me make sure I'm doing this the right way. This is going to go on here because I could just see me gluing it all on the wrong side and then flip it over. Okay. So we have our card here. Oh, I did change it just slightly on the top. Pull it up so I can see my picture. Okay. On the top, I did have these. I need to pick up my bigger piece here. On the top, I did, when I designed it, I had these arches going like this on the top. But I ended up flipping them because you see a lot more, and it'll kind of look like the roller skates on the track, too. So I ended up flipping it. Oh, Samantha's birthday! And it got rained out. Oh my goodness. So did they, like, actually close? Well, no, you don't have to pay to get in. I guess it's Disney Springs. Hopefully you got to do some stuff before it rained, Alex. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put these pieces. So each piece, there's two. There's the darker color, and then there's a lighter color. And this is going to go pretty close to the bottom here. Just like that. And then you just want to... I don't know if you guys hear my Oompa Loompa song start playing and my phone's ringing. That is my ringtone, the Oompa Loompa song. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put each big track in, and I'm going to lay the inset with the smaller pieces. Oh, my phone started ringing again. I always find it funny what people's ringtones are. Mine is, everybody has the same ringtone. It's Oompa Loompa. And then my notification when people text me is the Bewitched, her nose, when she does the nose, whatever. The little sound it makes when bewitched. Alright. And then you'll know where to put these space-wise because they're going to line up with the sides. Get stuck in my head all the time. Alright, and then the dark pink. Oh, and I'll show you another change I made too that I noticed like just a few minutes before I went live. Return a few years to a restaurant. Oh my goodness. Well, Alex, I guess it's kind of good because you said you guys were in a bad drought. So thankful for some rain. Oh, I know, Sue, right? And it just stays... I love having the new cardstock in those boxes. It's got its own place to keep stored, and then they're in there pretty. It's aesthetically pleasing. And you can just pull them out. Okay, so we did those three, and then you're going to do the inset with the lighter. So each of these, I did an inset with a lighter color, and we're going to glue that on too. Go ahead and go over to my glue gun for the... Oh, not in the villages, no! Wait, Samantha's 21. She turned 21 yesterday, didn't she, Alex? That's so exciting. I remember my 21st like it was yesterday. Actually, I don't even remember doing anything for my 21st. I'm sure me and Matt, because I was dating Matt already. We weren't married yet, but we were dating. We were just dating. But I don't remember doing anything special. Like, I don't remember my 21st being like a big deal. I do remember they didn't card me the first time. Like, I went to buy liquor and they didn't card me, and I was like, no, can you look at my ID, please? That's all I remember. Okay. that one there, and then the light teal. Is that it? Yeah, that is it. Burgundy Electroglide. What is an Electroglide? I will say when doing the new value cardstock, you don't need a new sticky mat. I used the light matte with some... Definitely the light matte's the way to go with the value cardstock. Or, I mean, a used regular mat too. All right, so we have that part there done. We're gonna go ahead and build the bottom stripes, which I'm gonna look at these to make sure I do not screw these up, because they could very easily be. I'm gonna get my lines here going. So the shorter one is going to be down here. This one is going to be up here. Okay. And these are going to line up too with the right, because I cut them in half so it'll go with the fold. But I want to get my pink first because that's the outside. So I get all my pieces right here. Hopefully not put anything together wrong this time. Oh, you only use the green mat. See, I like the light blue mats. For me work so good for so many things. I feel like I use the light blue almost more, honestly, than... That's the bottom. Oops. Oh, this one is the furthest over, so that's why I want to start with this one. So this one's gonna go... Is that it? Well, I'm just looking at my pieces. Nope, I think this is the bottom. Just gotta get these pieces just right. But when you look at the picture, yes, this is right. And it's right over by the edge. Now I do want to make sure, I'm going to throw my other pink on here because I do want to make sure this is going to connect and go on. Okay. Which it does. That looks good there. So I'm going to go ahead and take this piece. I did do that right? I hope I didn't flip this over. That's right, okay. And then you're just going to go right up where it's folded and then all the way over to the side. Just like that. And then next we're going to go ahead and put our yellow one. These can be difficult to tell us. They get really close. So that one's next. I like the green mats for vinyl and iron them and prefer the blue for paper and cardstock. Okay, and then we're going to glue this one on. I do really want to try roller skating though. It's probably a bad idea. I do remember my feet hurting and hold on. Trying to get this, pulling this off real quick because it was about to glue down wrong. I do remember my feet wearing extra pairs of socks though skating because your feet hurt so bad. Hopefully they're more comfortable these days. Okay, sure that goes down. Okay, so we have those. I'm just going to connect the bottom ones now, and then we'll put the insets in. Oh yeah, Mindy, I have, hopefully it fits, because I only got my big wobbles, but I know, I said I have missed some wobble opportunities lately. I was not missing this one. I'm so disappointed when I miss the opportunity for a wobble. And then that's just going to connect. You'll know where to put that, because it's just going to line up and then line up at the bottom there. Oh yeah, older green mats are definitely fine for cardstock. Yeah, you can basically turn a standard into a light grip too, just de-sticky it some when it's new. I did notice the black and it... Why is this longer? Did I push that down a little bit maybe? I don't know, but I can trim that off if need be. Oops. Just a tiny bit longer. I did notice that the black... Wait a minute here. Did I do that? What did I do? I did do that. Darn it. These two pieces right here are so stinking... Oh no. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. So these two pieces are stinking so close. These yellow right here. And I definitely did the wrong one. This one is supposed to go... Look how close that is, though. That's crazy. If it's that close there... Huh. That was so close. Did I flip this? Oh, I flipped this. I should have cut extra of these little pieces. Oh, I don't know how to fix that right now. Trying to think in my head. I made a boo-boo. As I said, I hope I don't screw any of this up. I knew these pieces. I sure thought I had them right. Well, this is an interesting thing here. Can't really peel them off. If I do, I'm like, no. What about this piece? Is there any way? Which, if I was making this card, if I had to give this to somebody, I would scratch it at this point because I just screwed it up. Those pieces were so similar. But it just threw it all off. Oh, and guys, if you didn't see the mystery box that came out yesterday, the mystery box is still available. This is how it's supposed to go. Should I just glue the rest on how it's supposed to go? Looks like you kind of just got messed up on your line. Okay, we're just going to glue the rest of these down because I don't know what else to do with that. So definitely my piece of advice is make sure that you do have them lined up correctly going up and down. Where I screwed up, where I went wrong, where I took a left and I shouldn't have, is I only lined up my one pink. I got my pink down here and I thought, oh, that's right. Because, I mean, I lined it up on the one end and then I put it down. Where if I would have took my other pieces and put them here, I would have realized I had it wrong. So I would say just make sure you lay out your top and your bottom pieces so you can not make the mistake I just made. It's okay. It's a rerouting. We're rerouting. The panic, though, that sets in. Right? Pivot. We're pivoting. Oh my goodness. Okay. Which actually, when this stuck down below a little bit, that should have told me something, because it was cut precise to just go right to the end. Yes, you can grab the mystery box. Then I have the real reveal too, showing everything that's in it. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and lay our inlays of each of these. And then I'll show you what I changed with the skate too. Make sure we get these. This is going to go here. No. Why is this so difficult sometimes? Oh, that is there. Okay. My hubby always makes fun of me. He's like, "You're not good with circles and squares, are you?" He would laugh if he saw this. It's really not a difficult card to put together. You're just gluing the stuff on. But you just got to make sure you get them like so. If I can pick up the pieces. I don't know if you guys saw my mystery box reveal video. I like just tossed the cutie. My face, though, I did it in like slow motion for a second because my face, I was like, oh! You would have thought he was really going to get hurt. Just have a drink and you will never know. It's too funny. I haven't had any drinks in a while. I was in pain and I don't want to feel that pain again. So. Okay. There's that. Then this piece looks like it goes right there. Hi, Lori! I made a little snafu, so the bottom of my track is not quite right, if you're wondering why it's zigzagging. But it's kind of like life. You have a plan, there's your path, and then you get a little zigzag in your path. There we go. Life's twists and turns. Okay, and then we have our pink ones. I should have done that one probably under there. It would have made sense, but I need glue that's repositionable for like 3 or 4 minutes. That'd be great. That way if I screw something up after that, I can just take it off. Oh, no, no, no. Did I do the wrong side? Oh, there we go. Okay, now we got all the pieces of that done. This is going to go up here. But we're going to go ahead and put the skate together. So, when I cut this, actually, shortly before I went live, I was looking at my skate and I was like, oh, this is my skate. And I was like, oh, that's not great because the whole skate's not on one piece. And I want to put it on a wobble. And I really can't with it this way. So I just went and took the whole skate and just welded it. That way I have the whole back piece here. So we can go ahead and build on this. Thanks, Nightbot. I know Nightbot was on vacation. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and build our skate here. which we have this for the wheels. I'm going to go ahead and glue this piece on first. I will say I do love these like skates. Like if I had skates, these would be the perfect. Oh, the colors. It's got like a little rainbow. Give me a unicorn helmet to go with. Like I'm. So go that piece on. And you can too, we talked about it, I totally forgot. So I was gonna get embroidery thread and then just cut circle in here in each spot, and then you could take and thread the thread through, and then it would be a like it was laced up. Anybody ever done roller derby? That's the other thing on roller skates. That stuff is intense. Like, there's no way. I'd for sure break something. I mean, I might be good at it, good at it because I'm big. I feel like I could knock people down, but it'd be terrifying. Okay, there's that. And then for the wheels, I believe we put these on. Oh, that's cool, Mindy. You know what's funny is I used to think the colors of the 70s were so bad, right? Like the avocado green and that orange and all that. And now I absolutely appreciate them and love them. It's like the Brady Bunch's house. I watched the Brady Bunch. I did not think their house was that cool back then. I thought it was kind of, you know, because it was like 70s colors. Now I look back and I'm like, that house was amazing. Orange kitchen? That was kind of a lot. Okay, so we got that part of the wheel, and then we're going to do the outer part of the wheel. I've always said everything will come back around, though, in style, and it's so the truth. So when I get rid of home decor, I keep it. It's a big joke that like our storage room is Holly's. I call it Holly's home decor depot. And then Matt's like, why don't you get used to it? You know how many times I've redecorated and then I went and found something and reused it again? Especially with my kids getting there, you know, older, and they come shopping now at Mom's Home Decor Depot. All right, so we have that piece there, and where is my little... And then this piece here, we can go ahead and glue that on too. Susan, trust me, we weren't the Brady Bunch. See, I always wished I was in a house. Well, I mean, Melody was 10 years older. My brother was 12 years older. Melody was married by the time I was 7. So it was a lot like an only kid a lot of the time. But I always thought it was so cool, houses that had lots of siblings. Or like I always wanted to go to school with a sibling or a cousin or somebody I was related to. I just glued that on, but I seen there's a little piece there I could have weeded. Okay. Where are all my little pieces? Oh, there we go. Mini heart attack. Okay. My little pack of little pieces. Okay, we are going to have happy birthday for on here, which you could, if you didn't want to deal with these pieces, but they're cursive so there's not too many to place, you could just go ahead and do this with iron-on or vinyl. There's my little tiny dot for my eye. Oh my gosh. That makes it in. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on first. You guys always have a thing of your project open to look at? I always have to refer to it so many times when I'm putting something together. Like that. At least I remember to take a picture of it today. So many times I forget to take a picture of it, and then I put it together and I'm like, oh no, I don't have it to reference. And then you can see where this goes because it'll have the little, like it's got the little dip down where the P goes. Happy, and then this is 30th. I forgot to change it. I don't know anybody who's turning 30 though. Everybody I know is over 30. Or far away from 30. 3, and then in here I should have a 0. There's my 0. See, I am not a tweezers person. I can't. Yes, I have the tweezers. All sorts of tweezers, but I feel like I start with the tweezers, but then I end up moving it into my hand anyway. So I just, every once in a while, I don't know, when I feel like a surgeon or something and I need to use the tweezers, but I'm just a hands person. Now I'm looking for a tiny, that's H. I'm looking for a teeny tiny T. I'm gonna go ahead and lay these here. My little, I've lost, it's escaped. I lost my tiny little T. Okay, we're just gonna have it say happy 30 there. I have the little H here, but the little T escaped my little satchel that I meant to go get a Altoids. I actually, when we were out and got dinner, I totally forgot. I wanted to stop and get an Altoids thing just for these little tiny pieces. Because had I had that, I wouldn't have lost my little T. There we go, and then we'll glue the Earth Day. Wait, where's the troll? Wait, we have a troll. Oh, the troll taking the stuff? I don't know, I'm telling you. I blame, oh, you can't see him, but I blame my little Nomi. There we go. Okay, there we go. And then we just have this teeny tiny little, look how little that is. But how, aren't you guys always amazed at how little the machine cuts? Like, that's wild. It's hard to just, your hand-eye coordination here. Stick it from your finger. It's really stuck to my finger. Alright, the glue will dry on that, but it would say happy 30th birthday there. Okay, and then the final pieces to put on the skate here are just the rainbows. So it has like rainbow in on the side of it here. So you know where to put it because it's just going to line up with the side and then the bottom. Yeah, the Buc-ee's tin would be way cooler. Alex, that's perfect. Next time you come down here, you have to remember Bucky's, the little tins of mints for the little tiny pieces. Grab me one. Young ones do learn quick. I don't know, did you guys see Jamie's granddaughter? Oh, she did such a cute project. Jamie did a little video. And it's so cute. And I know Luna was so proud of that project too. And then the stripe. And we are almost done. All right, now we have our skate done, all of these pieces. So I'm gonna put that back in there. And then we can go ahead and glue these on. So this is going to go just up here in the center like that. I bet, Jamie. And then you get to show her she's on YouTube, which to every kid, like, YouTube is just like, you know, you are it if you're on YouTube. So I bet she's... Grandma, or Nene as she calls you, right? Nene just becomes cooler and cooler to Luna, man. I don't think anybody can outdo Luna. Or Nene in Luna's mind. There's glue stuck to my fingernail. Right? Grandma was just as proud too. Okay, so we put that piece here. This piece we're going to put down here. Which it almost kind of covers my boo-boo for a lot of it, which is nice. But you could if you want. You can. I think I'm going to take foam squares. I put them. I just had them. Oh. Oh, right here. I'm just going to put foam squares to pop that up. You guys, no more Joann's Fabrics. Isn't that sad? It's like officially closed now everywhere. Unless we're just going to go ahead and put here. Like that. And then our skate here is going to go on here. So it kind of looks like it's on the track. But I'm going to put this on a wobble. But I'm actually going to go ahead and glue this on here first, I think, before I do that part. So now we're going to take this and put this on the base. So I'm going to turn this over and then glue it. I know, even my dog groomer, when we get Lucy Lou, they always give her a bandana. And when I got her hair done last time, he goes, oh, I'll see. He's like, we're running out of bandanas because they always got their fabric from Joann's to make the doggies bandanas. And I'm like, you think somewhere would even like pick up maybe more fabric? Like maybe one of these stores is going to start selling more fabric to pick up with, like, you know, what's lost from Joann's. Okay, now this is the part we want to make sure we get it so it closes right. So we're going to stick on here and just go ahead and you're going to want it to close. So you're just going to go ahead and close it down. And then you'll press down. That way the top and the bottom, the other part are glued. Oh yeah, see, we don't have any of that here. Can I glue that Cricut? Turn it, turn it, turn it. Whoa. Pull it up here. Hopefully that all dries clear. Thank goodness glue is clear. I just want to bend this down some more. Make sure I get it in the right spot. So make sure when you do this and you do the top, make sure you get it straight here, because otherwise if you do it crooked, then the whole thing's going to get crooked. Gluing it on. I feel like we have space down here too. I feel like we could put something down here. I don't know what to have it to say, but I definitely could. Alright, and actually I put glue on all of it. You don't need to put glue on this part and this part. You literally just need to glue the top section here and then this bottom piece. The rest doesn't need glue though. Okay, now we're ready to put our slide on here. Or not our slide, but our wobble. Oh, yeah, Sue, great. Sue posted the video with Jamie's granddaughter Luna. So go check that out. Give it a like. I know they had cute home decor too. Like for the holidays and stuff, I always loved going in there looking at that stuff too. That's how they get you. You go in for like craft supplies, and you get craft supplies and home decor. And that's like my weaknesses in the same store. So. What did I do with my, oh, here's, I was like, what did I do with this gate? Hopefully this fits. This is a large wobble. I would use a small wobble on this, but I don't have it. Okay. Supposed to put the shot on the back. And then take the protective layer off that side. Just throwing things. It's okay. That's what I do. There we go. Oh, it's like we're kind of on the track. Kind of want to turn it a little bit. Like that. There we go. There we go. Look at that. So, that is the finished card here. Can cut it if need be. Thanks, I just brought it up and paused to watch. Yes, I'll go ahead and put this in the supported projects too for all of our Patreon members. I am just going to change the, because I did it like right before the live, I'm going to change that back piece and make sure I save that. That way you can put the whole skate together on one piece. That way if you want to put it on the wobble. But, and you could put something down here. You can also, when you put this on, you could slide this down more too. It doesn't have to be this far up. I think if you actually look where I designed the card, I had it down some. So I would just move this down some and then you would have kind of more of the same border on top and bottom. But you could do it like this and then put something under it too. Have it say something or put something fun. Thank you, ladies. It would look so cool in vintage colors too. I'm just saying, you do like that burnt orange and that green and like that would look so cool. But bright colors always are fun too. So this will be in the supported projects. It's going to be called the Let the Good Times Roll Roller Skating Double Z Fold card. But you can use this fold and do all sorts of different, which I like because it's just a little different. Lots of times the Z folds I'm doing are like this way and then open. But I like that it's different. And then it goes up. But you could really put it on a slide track like I was saying, and then you could have like had like the skate going here and then it actually like go through and slide. Gold avocado. Oh, yes, gold avocado and orange. Those are the colors. Oh, thanks, Gloria. I know those files keep getting more. I always say there's over 1,100 files in Patreon, but I'm like, no, it's over 1,200, over 1,300. So thank you, guys. I really like the stripes coming out. As long as you put them on the right way and you don't do what I did there. But hey, I think we rerouted well. I think it went okay. Especially since this is covering a lot of it there, too. I didn't think about that when I was doing it. I just panicked for a second and was like, oh no, mistakes were made. So, thank you guys for joining. It's been 15 minutes already. Holy cow, my computer is like, battery is draining quickly. Right, Mindy? A very workable pivot. First, I'm like, there's no way I'm tearing this all off, and then that would have been a very long card. We're going to recut some pieces, put it together. But Thank you guys for joining us, and Alex and I will be live on Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern. What's today? Yeah, today's only Tuesday. But then he will be live Saturday putting together a card. And it sounds like he's going to be doing that motorcycle card. So, make sure you join him on Saturday at noon Eastern. And if you haven't checked out the mystery box, check that out. And 2 days left for our May crafting challenge. So make sure and enter that, and then we will have a new giveaway starting soon, because there's a new month. So there'll be a new giveaway and a new challenge. Bye, guys! Ooh, I'm dropping things. Happy crafting!